Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan. Now today's video is gonna be on all the products that YouTube or social media in general influenced me to buy. I know a lot of us have been there and done that. No matter how much you restrain yourself from not buying something that they're showing on probably like YouTube or Instagram, you still end up buying because it has like an overpowering influence on you. So today's video is just gonna be about that. It's gonna be about how I was drawn into the hype and the things that I bought because of the hype. And I have tried out all these products, so I can also give you a quick review of it. So the first product I'm going to be talking about, I think around 95% of whoever bought it on this planet Earth bought it because of the hype it got on YouTube. And that is the Urban Decay Naked Palette. Now, when it first released or when it was first all the rage, I think everyone was head over heels in love with this. Everyone was going bonkers over how amazing an eyeshadow palette it was because it has very nice warm neutral shades, and in every video somebody or the other would end up using at least one shade from this palette. Like they'll create a look, then just grab this palette, grab probably like Half Baked or Smog and use these shades. So when it came to making a decision if I should buy it or not, I was like, of course, obviously, because so many people are using it and it looks amazing on them. Well, I don't really like this that much. I don't feel like it's worth the hype, and they're just two matte shades. I mean, what is up with that? Just two matte shades, what am I supposed to do? After splurging like around $40 something on this, should I go ahead and buy another palette just to use some matte shades? What were they thinking? And when it comes to the shimmery shades, some of these shades are a little pigmented, but you have to use it in multiple ways. Like some don't work with brushes, so you use your fingers, and then some work kind of okay with brushes, and some are not pigmented no matter what. And now no one talks about it. Obviously any hype would fade away eventually, and that's the reason people like got over this palette and started using other palettes. But when you spend your hard-earned money on this, you can't get over it. You can't get over the fact that you spend so much for an eyeshadow palette that you hardly ever reach for. No matter what anyone says, YouTube made me buy this. So the next eyeshadow palette I'm going to be talking about was already featured in another video. That is the Morphe 35O palette. And this eyeshadow palette comes with 35 warm, amazing shades. It's like a row of orange, some really nice dark brown shades, then some really nice neutral shades. And in total, I feel like if you are a warm eyeshadow lover, you would really like this. So I have tried out pretty much all these shades except probably this side of it, because these are the shades that are available in any palette. But these orange shades and these dark brown shades are so pigmented. Like, look, this is the orange shade. Look at the pigmentation. You just need a really light hand with this, otherwise it's gonna look like a punch of orange on your eye. I picked up this palette because of the hype on YouTube, and I don't regret it at all. So the next face product that I picked up was this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Polish Foundation and the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm not gonna go on and on about this because I've talked about this a million times in my video. I do really like the foundation and I think it was worth the hype, but I don't get the hype about the concealer. It doesn't provide any coverage. It doesn't really last long. I don't feel like it does anything. It has like very poor coverage. So the next product that I picked up is this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour foundation. A lot of people kept telling that when they wore this, it lasted pretty much the entire day. Because it claims to be 24 hours, a lot of people recommended this as a long-lasting foundation, that it lasts really long time. And that made me like, wow, I'm gonna buy that. If I had to wear out or on any particular occasion, I wanted it to stay on my skin intact without me having to touch up. And I feel like it really does stay put, lasts for a really long time on my skin. And this one was for around 1,350 rupees. So the next face product that I'm going to be talking about is this Wet n Wild Reflect Shimmer Palette in the shade Boozy Brunch. Now the reason I picked this up is because a lot of people were trying to dupe this for Champagne Pop from Becca, and I don't know how true that is because I don't really own Champagne Pop, but from the swatches that I saw, I really liked the undertone of this highlight. It had somewhat of a golden champagne undertone, And those are the kind of highlights that I like on my skin. I don't really like those pearly whites, intense gold highlight on my skin. I just like something with a little bit of gold and a little bit of champagne undertone, and I think that kind of complements my skin tone really well. And I do really like this highlight. It's amazing. It looks so nice on the skin. The only problem that I face with this is that I feel like after a while it kind of splits on my skin. It doesn't sit put, but for the price, I don't think it's a big disappointment for me. It's an amazing highlighter. This was priced at around $6, which is so affordable, and I use it a lot. So the next one that I'm going to be talking about is another concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer. This one was talked about so much, like people were comparing this to MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and they said it's a dupe and all that. And I feel it is true because this provides very good coverage for a drugstore concealer. It pretty much covers up my dark circles, and you can use just this on your face, just like spot conceal and spread it all over your face, and it gives an amazing finish. And I do really like it. And was it worth all the praise it got on YouTube? I think it is, and I use this pretty much every day. So the next product I'm going to be talking about was so raved about on YouTube. This is the MAC Fix Plus. You can use it after you're done with your makeup to set your makeup in place. I just don't see the hype about this. This one is amazing to intensify eyeshadows, and that is the only reason I use it. But to set the makeup in place, if you've powdered your face excessively and it looks a little too cakey and made up, I don't think this works for that. I feel like it doesn't do anything when I use it to take off that powderiness. It only just removes the makeup from my face. It drips away and it takes off the makeup along with it, and I don't feel like that's what a setting spray should do. And the packaging of this is so annoying. Like the nozzle of this, the way it sprays product is so weird. It just sprays the product in spots and spots and spots that I don't feel like I get a good set out of it, and it takes off the makeup when it drips. So I'm so disappointed I bought this. This was not even cheap. This was priced at $1,850. Am I using it wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Please let me know how to use this. So now coming to lip products that I picked up. Now Colourpop as a brand, I got to know only because of YouTube. If it wasn't for like YouTube or like social media in general, I don't think I would have ever gotten to know about Colourpop, because they only have an online store. So YouTube made me buy Colourpop, and I think it's such an affordable brand. It's such an amazing brand. Their packaging is amazing, and I think the first time you order something and the order arrives and you look at the packaging, you're like bound to buy a few more products from them. And the price point is so amazing. It's just $6 for lip products. Where can you find wide variety of color selection and different formulas and different options to try just for $6? I think only Colourpop does that. But these two lip colors, YouTube didn't make me buy it. I made a decision on my own, keeping in mind my skin tone and what would look good on me. This is in the shade Rooch, and the next one I picked up is in the shade Chateau. I saw that it would look really nice on my skin tone, and that's the reason I picked this up. But Colourpop as a brand, YouTube made me buy it. So the next lip product I'm going to be talking about was so raved about that I had to pick it up. This is a Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Patina. It was just this shade that was raved about so much. To my disappointment, this looks like concealer on my lips. It's way too light for someone of my skin tone or deeper skin tones, and it's not even easily available in India, and I tried so hard to get this and finally to buy a shade that doesn't even look good on me. The hype it got in terms of formula is amazing. It doesn't budge, it doesn't bleed. I'm glad that I got to know about these liquid lipsticks. I'm so disappointed I bought Patina. So the next lipstick I'm going to be talking about is a cult favorite. At least I think it was a cult favorite. I don't see a lot of people talk about lipsticks anymore because everyone's moved on to liquid lipsticks. But this is the MAC lipstick in Ruby Woo. This is my all-time favorite red shade. I know I've mentioned this so many times, and I'm so glad that I got to know about this because it's so dear to me. Like every time I want to wear a red lipstick, I always reach out for Ruby Woo. It was the only lipstick I reach out for. Every time I think of a red lipstick, oh, Deepthi, you have to wear a red lipstick. And I only grab Ruby Woo. So I had to forcibly put it away so that I'll end up trying out different formulas and different shades and look and see my options and see what's available for me. MAC Ruby Woo is the dearest of all the YouTube Made Me Buy products. So the next product I'm going to be talking about is this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Transylvania. It was not pretty much the shade, but NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in general were raved about so much, and I do like the formula. It is comfortable on the lips, but I don't see what the hype is about. I don't see why it's so raved about, because probably back then when it released, it's like a moussey texture. It's somewhat liquidy, and that time people were using a lot of lipsticks and nothing in that liquidy texture. So this might have gotten all that hype because it was something new and it was a beginning of something new. But now that we have a lot of liquid lipstick, runny liquid lipsticks, moussey textures, I'm not completely disappointed with this, but I could have just not bought it. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and also comment down below and let me know what are the products that you bought because YouTube made you buy it and you bought it because of the hype on YouTube. So yeah, let's share our experiences together, and make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. It also appears on the screen. If you click on my profile picture, get subscribed to my channel, and also make sure that you watch my previous video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.